What's up, kids? Hey, so I'm on my way to Blue Hills to take a spin on a demo bike from JRA Cycles. It's a Pivot Switchblade. It's a 150, 135. That's 150 in the front, 135 in the rear, because otherwise that would be weird. Trail bike, and it really is a trail bike. I mean, it's a lot of bike, but it doesn't ride like an enduro bike. It's not super long and slack and slow. It really gets through technical stuff and slow stuff and awkward stuff very well.
Yeah, this bike is very good at climbing, particularly when it's chunky, when it's technical. You can just roll straight up and over huge obstacles.
But then the cool thing about this bike is when you get the stuff that's the SUPAH chunk, the GNAAH, it will get through it and it will cover your ass when you make mistakes. Having 150 in the front is no joke, kid. So that's what I really enjoy about this bike, is getting out and riding some super gnarly stuff. I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna show you guys some stuff I like to ride. And yeah, thanks for watching. I've actually ridden this bike a ton, both in the Plus and in the 29 versions, and I do like both of them. I feel like the 29 is probably faster over the course of a day, gets through a variety of stuff quicker. The Plus version is really, really fun. Both versions will handle the GNAAH super well.
How's it going? Hey.
Just get out of your way.
Oh, no worries. Hey. Need a breather anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
Whew.
This is a bike I've actually ridden a ton in both versions, both the 27.5 Plus and the 29. It's like having two bikes in one if you threw it out for the wheel set. Still, the bike, it rides so differently that it's like having two different bikes. And I'm definitely pretty Plus curious. I do enjoy the Plus bikes, but not exactly ready to commit to one. So going with a bike like this, a 429 Trail, a bike where you can switch back and forth between Plus and 29 is a pretty cool thing. Today I'm riding in the 29 version, and it is probably, in the 29 version, I would say it is faster and more efficient over the course of the day. The Plus version ups the fun factor. It's almost like too fast and efficient in the 29 version. That said, that's just me speaking. I like to get a little playful, you know, a little jibby bonky like a snowboarder, dude. Another amazing thing about the Switchblade is how well it pedals. And yeah, it's trail bike heavy. It's not an XC bike, but you never feel like you're carrying around a ton of bike. It will go anywhere. You know, I would ride this thing 30, 40 miles a day, no problem. It's just that when you do get to the super gnarly stuff, the kill you technical stuff, it can handle it. And the cool thing is you haven't paid a huge price for carrying all that travel there. This is a bike I would recommend to someone who, particularly, you know, bigger riders, taller riders, it's a great bike for. It's a great trail bike for like big dudes, strong dudes, but it's also a great bike for just strong riders who maybe don't have the best technical prowess, and they're riding with their friends who are on like a a bike similar to a Pivot Cycles Mach 429 Trail, where it's it's more like a 130, 120 or 115 bike, as the case may be. I think there's actually 116 to get all specific about it. So if you can pedal with your friends who are riding 429 trails or something similar, there's a lot of bikes like that, sort of in that pocket there of sort of light duty trail bikes, heavy XC bikes. If you have trouble keeping up on the technical, then the Switchblade is the weapon for you. Switchblade, weapon. Oh God.
I don't know if this is rideable from here. I haven't actually gone down here ever. No.
The Switchblade is a bike that I have. What is happening with the lighting situation there? What the? Wow. I've died and gone to heaven in a Subaru Forester.